All right, it's March 14th, doing 730 push-ups today, and it is 5:20 p.m. I'm feeling much better today, but like my nasal pathways are feeling irritated. Hands are still sore, like always, and that's it, really. My forehead or my temple is like, around here feels like there's a bit of a pressure there. It feels there's just a little pain. But overall, I feel kind of better than the past few days. Alright, let's get to it. Seven. Alright, take the 14. So good warm up. I didn't actually do any stretches or nothing. So, yeah, that's kind of bad. But, I'm just doing normal push-ups, so it's not really all that intense. Where, I need to be ready to do something really intense in a short span of time or something like that. This is progressive, so stretching is important, don't get me wrong, but I think for something like this where I'm just doing push-ups, it's not as needed. 15. All right, that's 30. Got our 30 stack, and now we're working on 700 set. And I am just watching the market here. 4978. There's a crazy price for these torpedoes, which is a movement part on this game. It's only an epic and it sells for 5k, and usually epics, if it's really high, it sells for like 2k coins. So I'm really trying to flip these because I can sell them for 5 and pick them up back for like around 2k. So I'll make somewhere around 2,500 coin off each one. I have 3 I could sell, so 7,500 coin. Alright, 15. Started to use the back of the paper because I pretty much filled it with all my markings. This is the new page I started, but I didn't really utilize all the space as much as I could have, but it's alright. So I'm trying to I could have, I guess, used more if I went over that red line that's usually on the page as a lead or whatever. I'm not sure exactly what that line is called. I'm sure it has a specific name. 15, 16, 17, 21. 33. And my hands have been feeling the worst. Constantly, they've been hurting from the pressure from like the very first rep. But as I get into like, you know, the first 100 or so, usually the pain kind of numbs itself and I won't feel it like practically at all. It's very weird, but it goes from like, you know, hurting to not hurting. And yeah, I'm still getting those marks on like the palms. They're dark spots. For me, they look kind of yellowish brown, and it looks like callus buildup, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I don't have a pumice stone or anything that I can try to scrub it with to see if it's just skin on the outside or if part of my hand is just now like changing internally or something. 34. Yeah, 52. Yeah, despite the sickness, I feel decent right now. You know, my body's sore, but each day as I work at it, you know, I'm able to actually complete the challenge. And it's not quite as I thought it would be, and it's not traditional to working out, you know, 3 times or 4 times a week, where you can go to the gym and you just feel sore. You might rest, you might even work out the next day, you know, but here it's like every single day you work out, and every single day I have this pain in my palms of my hands, and yeah, I just work through it every single day. And it's quite different. You know, this morning, actually, I woke up, I felt really strong, like, you know, just getting out of bed. You know, I just felt like I had like almost like a monkey strength, you know, just the way I'm able to get out of the bed, it just felt effortless. And just, you know, moving around in that morning, or this morning. Felt good. And you know, now I don't kind of feel that same energy, but I still feel strong enough to complete the challenge today. $71 out of 700. I've had overnight oats today and a vegetable lasagna this afternoon. I had it in 2 separate eatings. I had about 5/8 of it around like 11, and then I finished off the rest of the 3/8 of it around like 3, or yeah, probably around 3, and had an orange as well. That's all I've had so far, and some water, of course. I'm thinking about a dinner meal. Not sure. I kind of want something light, like a grapefruit or a smoothie, fruit smoothie. We'll see. I got a lot of frozen things I can make. I got a meat lasagna, a chicken pie, and some sort of casserole. But they're all really big too. The meat lasagna is probably the smallest of all those. $90 out of 700. Let's see. Just checking the market here. Trying to make some coin for this game. 49.78 now. Yeah. Just bidding against all these people trying to sell this thing. It's gonna it's quite the effort, but luckily for me, I can do this challenge and work the market without, just, literally focusing on that. 92. Alright, that's a 100 set. We've done 130 so far. And working on 0 of 600 set. I'll start that now. Alright, 14. Take it. 14 of 600. Throat's feeling a little bit dry. Should help a bit. Okay, we're at 144. 14, 15, 16. 34. 'I have the window open again today. Feels nice. I do feel cold, just because I think it said it feels like -16 out, but it's more like -1 to -4 degrees Celsius. So it is kind of cool. So I feel the cool air. Which is nice. Just while working out, I wouldn't want it open otherwise. I want to resume at 34 of 600. 40. 53. 53. 53. Let me check the market. I swear it says it takes like 10 minutes to load the bid in, but I swear it acts like faster sometimes. What I'm doing is I'm putting in, okay, 49.70. I'm putting in my 2 pieces of the movement parts in, and then I'll send another one that's lower because it takes 10 minutes to actually appear in the market. So I'm trying to always keep a spot there. You know, one, obviously I only have 3 pieces, so one is 2 pieces and then just the 1 piece, but at least I'll hopefully sell something. I've been outbidded 3 times now, so it's gonna be like this probably 4 hours. We're at 53. 54. 58. 60. 75. 'Nose is starting to get a bit runny, it feels like. I should be okay. feels like there's nothing really there, but I still feel something in my right nostril that feels like it's gonna drip out my nostril. I'd like to say, I think tomorrow I'll be, actually when I woke up this morning, I had 2 hot drinks of Neocitrin before bed, so that might have kind of explained the feeling that I woke up with, but I just felt so different. Like, felt like everything was lifted in terms of the sickness, you know, pain, physically. You know, I felt like a new person. It was very, very interesting. But I feel like maybe that acetaminophen, whatever it's called, that comes with Neocitrin, help fight the cold and allow you to sleep better. I think that definitely played a part in it. $82. That's 100 set. Done 230 so far. We're now working on 500 set. It feels like I've done a lot more. I feel like it's kind of tricky too, having me put in my other bid there of just the one piece, because you would never know really that's the same person that's, you know, putting in those bids. You think it'd be 2 different people outbidding you. Okay, let's start chipping away at 500. 1, 2. $19. We'll take it. Really, it's like until I get to that 300, feels like so much work is still left, so much time. We're at 24 minutes, so we're not doing too bad, I think. Yeah. 19, 20, 21. 35. I slow it down a little bit, and I try to keep it more controlled. It definitely is harder. I think it just has to do with more time under tension, because it's the same thing if you know, are pulling some rope or metal attachment at the gym or at a home gym. If you do it slowly, it'll work. You'll feel it. You won't be able to do as many reps or as many sets as you would if you did it at a faster rate of speed. It's interesting. I wonder if, like, I kind of wonder if in boxing, if you're throwing your punches, it doesn't really work the same way, I don't think. Like, if you rip your punches out, you're gonna be either you're gonna hurt your arms a little bit, and that's gonna just hurt and stop you from continuing to smash the bag or whatever, or you'll just gas yourself at some point. But then to keep doing it is usually harder. I feel like you end up you'll do the movement, like whatever you're doing, your combo, but you'll do it with less speed, but it doesn't feel as draining, if that makes sense. What are we at? 35? Okay. 35, 36, 38, 39, 40. We'll take 58. I'm gonna check the market. Yeah, I'm bidding against myself at this point. Literally, I'm putting my next bid in under my other one. Okay. We're actually doing all right. We're almost halfway after we finish this 100 set. We just gotta do like 35 more after. So in total, it'll be, it's 40, 77. We're gonna do 77 more. 58, 59. 61. 75. I almost jumped all 10 digits there. Almost skipped the 60s. Yeah. See what's going on here. Buying electronics. Some other stuff I could put up for sale, so I'm gonna do that. And yeah, looking good on those torpedoes right now. I'm pretty sure I'll sell one. I'll be the first one. There, only one person ended up selling it for 4,900 and something. So I hope I get the next 4,900, considering how much on top of it I am. 75, 76, 80, 93. I'm gonna finish it here. 93. Okay. Selling a bunch of electronic. It's saying I'm still buying it. Those are just old, I guess. Okay. 93. 95. 99. 100. 101. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Done. 340 so far. We're not working at the 400 set. Checking. Okay. 90, 49, 68. Okay. I think someone's re-put their bid in because one disappeared. So, be interesting because I have one already loading in on that 10-minute timer, so it'll probably appear in like 3 minutes. You might wasted it if you didn't put it lower. Then you'll have to make another bid that'll be a 10-minute timer. That's why I'm doing 2 different bids to stay on top of it. Just completely messed other people up from their bids. Just trying to be the first one to sell. 10, 11, 12, 13, 20, 30, 30 of 400. After we finish this 400 set. Oh, more electronic being sold. Let me buy some more. Only got 180 coin left. That'll get me about another 180 electronic on top of my 400. So I have just enough to craft a legendary. The resource of electronics going up. It's been pretty low for a while, like 100 and like 100 to 70 coin per 100 stack. depending if you buy it by 10 or by 100, but just average. That's what it's been like for the past 2 weeks. It's finally getting a tiny bit more pricey, but yeah. And I went through so much electronic craft and legendaries, preparing for the Relic event in October. I'll have like 10 relics I can craft, which is huge. It's like, let's just say if it sells on 30,000, or I want to say like 40,000 is usually a good price, because some of them might be like 43 or 47. So it'll be like 400,000-ish coin that I'll have made, not including the other relics I'm able to craft or have, like the destroyers and this new relic crossbow, whatever it's called, that's gonna be coming out in a few weeks. 31. $55 of 400. We're doing all right. We're at 37 minutes. You know, I feel a lot better today, you know. No runny nose, no extreme temperature. So I think I've beat this virus. You know, tomorrow I should be even better. And I think Monday I'll be completely like normal feeling. I think tomorrow tomorrow will be pretty good. Be pretty close to feeling normal. Well, we'll just have to see. I might just feel the teeniest amount, kind of like I do today, but a little bit less or something. But no, I feel a lot better. I feel not very sick. So that's good. 55, 56. Hit 77. Check the market. My other bid should have gone through. It did. And that guy, he put it a penny lower. And I've already outbid him. 67. So I'm doing it again. Putting my bid under, this time only by 20 or so. When they get smart, they'll start actually putting it under by a whole coin or so. And then I'll be just having to choose some numbers that are a whole few digits of coins under. My throat is feeling very dry. haven't drank a whole lot of water today, so that might be a sign that I need to be drinking more, because I've been eating a good amount, nothing crazy. Like, I did have like a whole vegetable lasagna, maybe like that size, by like that or something. I hope that is not the thumbnail that gets randomly generated. Alright, 77 of 400. 80, 81. 91. 93. I almost feel like I skipped the 80s, but I didn't just do 6. There's no way. I don't feel like it is 6. 93. 94. 100. I almost feel like I did it, but at the same time I feel like I didn't. I don't know what's going on with my head today. I feel like I'm skipping. Oh wow, someone put 5 bids on top of my 2. And someone sold theirs at 3,000. If I had crafted a bunch of those, I would definitely, like 10 of those at 3,000. It's 30,000 coin. So it's a decent investment. I definitely just have enough to make a build, but if I sell these, I'll be able to buy them back and make like, let's say like 2,500 coin off it, if not more, a bit more. I think like 3,000 would be the most I would make off of it. We're starting our 300 set. Let's do it. 1, 2. Alright, 16. We'll take it. 16 of 300. Doing really well. I don't feel sweaty at all. I do not feel sweaty at all. It might be just the window that's helping bring in the cool air here. But yeah, I feel pretty good. I'll still probably take a shower at the end, although I feel alright. I'm thinking after 280 more, it'll be more of a reason too, because I'll have worked out more of a sweat. But yeah, it's been contributing a lot to laundry, having hand towels and towels that I'm using every day. But I think I could get away with one more day before I do laundry. You know, usually I'd like to do laundry at the end of the week, but I'm trying to keep it to just a basket load. Like, yeah, you're doing the chore more often, but you have less to fold. And that even just a minimal load every day is, or every like 2 days is just more flexible. Just feels less draining, just 2 minutes over like 10 minutes. And then obviously when you have the 2 loads, then you got, for me it's a bit annoying because I only have 1 basket, so I'm like, between moving the laundry over and then putting it in the basket, I usually wait. Most of the time I'll wait for the second load because I'll have like different pairs of socks that aren't in the same load, and so yeah, usually I just do the bulk of it. But then it feels like math at that point. It's like more than one thing that you could do, and I'd rather just, so I think I just like having small loads, more manageable, less stress in a way. It's not all that stressful, but it feels like it sometimes when you got a lot of laundry to do. 16 of 300. 17. 22. 33. Okay, I gotta check the market now. Spend that time. See, both my bids are in. So let's move this to just 49.67. Jeez, I got my 1 bid in, and then there's one with 5, 4, and 3 sell orders above mine. Moving my 2 down. I'll be happy just to sell 1, honestly. That would still be a good 1,500 coin profit. I don't know why I thought 2,500, but that's if I bought it. Like, ideally, I wouldn't want to buy it back at 3,000. I'd want to buy it back at 2,000 when they get down there. At some point, they will. Like Myriads, which are one of them, still is a really popular movement part, is selling around 2,200, but you could put a buy order in for around 15 to 1,600. But since these movement parts were just released in the last pass, they're usually better, and because of the perk they give, they are giving damage resistance to the entire build, like not just the weapons, the entire build. Like, I forget what speed it is. I can look real quick. It's at so upon reaching 80 kilometers an hour, you'll get the bonus there, and the maximum at 115 kilometers of 35% damage protection for the entire build. So, and that's easy. Usually on those cabins or on those parts, you got light cabins, so they're reaching usually like 120 or something, and they do it really quick. They accelerate really fast. We're at 33 of 300. Work this out, 33 of 300, 34. We'll take 50. It's feeling strainous. I'm feeling a lot of strain now to get my 20 reps in. My throat's I think. I think I'm at a level of dehydration or something. My body's telling me through working out that I should drink some water. We're at 50 of 300. After this, we'll have 200 more. 51. 67. I'm feeling my chest a little bit now. I wasn't feeling it for past few days, but starting to still in the shoulders a bit. But I'm feeling a little, my pectoral muscle feel strained. But we're not doing too bad here. I think we're still gonna be looking at an hour and like 15-ish minutes. As soon as I finish this 300 set, I want to just get away at that 200. And when I'm on the last 100, I'm whatchamacallit, there's a term I'm trying to look to use, and I think like the term I'm looking for is I'm just going for a ride, like a joyride at that point, the last 100. I'm putting my one piece in there. Oh my god, I thought I sold it. I'm selling a bunch of blues. 98, 97. Yeah, I'm selling some blues, which is good. Bunch of buy orders for 3,000. Could make 9K if I sell what I have, but I won't be able to use them. I'd only make 1,500 coin off the 3 if I somehow buy them back at under 2,500, which I'll probably be waiting a few weeks for, which is still good. It's just I don't like that flip. That's 68, 7. $85. I feel very tense. Everything feels very tense, and I think I know I'm getting close to the end here, and usually I'll somewhat feel like this at this point, but I feel like it's a bit earlier. You know, I'm not even on the 200 set yet. So I'm gonna be careful, because I remember in high school when I went up against a classmate in push-ups and I hurt myself. It was something in my shoulder or something like that. I forget exactly where it was, but I think it was somewhere like kind of in the arm. And yeah, I had to wear a sling. I could not move my arm after I did that, and it was so sudden. It was like boom, collapsed, and it hurt. I hit it really well, but I hurt my arm. So it kind of feels like that, where like, you know, feels like hard to do, but not to the point where you feel like you're gonna hurt yourself. So I'm just putting pressure on my arm. It's always my left arm. My left arm feels so weak in a way. 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 92, 93, 94, 98, 99, 100. Alright, we'll take the 100 set. We're at 530 total. Working on the 200 set. Feeling good. We're getting there. Almost finished for the day. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10. Oh yeah, about that event I was supposed to be at today. They removed my ticket. Even it was a free ticket, so I'm not complaining. But apparently, because they had to change the venues, they I guess needed to accommodate people that were paying for this small space. So they got rid of my ticket. Sucks. It was one of those like early come tickets. So pretty I'm not happy about it, but I'm not that upset about it either. I can't wait for the snow to just be gone though, and get those nice blue sky days with the sun. Let's get some more reps in here. Of 200 set, we've done 10 so far. 11. 25, we'll take it. 25 or 200. I'm gonna drink some more water. My tongue's a bit dry. I think I'm just feels weird working out and getting a dry mouth. It's like literally body's telling me something, drink water or something. Or not necessarily my body is telling me something, but my body is definitely doing something, and I'm realizing it, and I'm acting on it. Alright, we're not doing really 20 reps anymore, so it's gonna be a lot slower, it feels like, of a climb, but 25 of 200, 26, 30, 31, 40. Yeah, I definitely feel more tense. I feel more tense right now than, like, let's say the last 2 days. I only really started feeling that in the last, like, 250 or so. My chest feels the same. Just when I don't really feel my chest like much. I feel my arms more, it feels like, but I do notice when I'm in the middle of my push-up going down. I think it's going down that I feel my chest more than I have. 40 of 200. I'm gonna check the market after this. 40 of 200. 21. Only 56, we'll take it. 56. Checking the market here. I'm just bidding against myself right now. It's awesome. I'm keeping the number 1 sale slot. And I don't think, I've been trying to sell it now for an hour, and not a single one's been sold above 3K, which is the minimum buy order. So I'm glad I put an effort in, because this is the highest profit margin of any epic thing, like, ever, since I've been playing the game. So if I get one sold, I'll be pretty happy. It's pretty much a wheel for a legendary of any kind, but and just an epic wheel. But these are air cushions, funny enough. I like how they added them, but man, some opponents, it's brutal. They just got so much damage protection, and with a fin whale too, which gives you damage protection off your speed. It's like it's too much damage protection. They gotta nerf them next. I think that it's a new item, so they want them to be somewhat good for people to use and make the Crossroad experience enjoyable and kind of fun to play. So they'll let it be kind of overpowered for a little bit. If you ever play or know the game Crossroad, you know that the developers, they're constantly working and tweaking the game, and it does bug a lot of people because they'll invest a lot of coin into something and then they'll change it. You know, it's like, what the heck? So I try to just, I don't have much fused. I do have fused movement parts, but some of those are just, I mean, they're all good ones that I got. ML200 legs. I got some Elcast, some Titan wheels, both of the Icaruses, and like 4 Myriads and widgets, stuff like that. They're still good. 56, 57. Alright, 73 of 200. 4, 5. Almost there. 127 left. Let's see who's in this party right now. Oh, just him. Yeah, both of them are by themselves. 73. Alright, we can get this in like 2 more downs easy. D3, 4. 80, 81. 89. 11 more, we finish that 100 set. I'll do that in like 10 seconds here. Okay. 89. 89. 90. 'Alright, that's 100 set. Done 630 so far on the last 100. See what's going on with the market here. I'm just buying more electronic. That's good. What's going on with this Helios? Trying to buy it and sell it. Make like 900 coin off of it. Alright, we're on the last 100. Let's start working at it. Alright, 14, I'll take it. 14. Just got 86 more to do. We're doing all right. It's gonna be a long video. I want to be getting under an hour, but I feel like that might no longer be possible. But it's good to have like a challenge in a challenge. $14. Alright, let's try to increase that number a bit. 14, 15, 16, 18, 19. Alright, 31. I'm gonna drink some water. Only 69 more to do. Feel pretty good. Got 69 push-ups left. We're just gonna be chipping away at it at this point. I don't really feel so much exhausted. My muscles feel somewhat strained, like they're, just tired. And they're aching a little bit, so I'm not sure, like, I guess I'm just doing it when I feel somewhat more comfortable, but it's not like an out of breath issue, so. Alright, 50. We'll take the 50. Let's see. Loaded in, it did. Okay, someone really put it under now. They went like a whole 60 coin under. So before I go in the shower, I'm gonna put my 2 under there for like a whole 10 coin under, I think. Be on the safe side. I'm occupied for that probably 10 minutes. I should be a bit, or like it should only take me 5 minutes to actually rinse off there, but okay. 50. We got 50 more. We're done. $67. More electronics. 67. We're almost there, like 3 more downs. I'll probably get some in now, even though my arms feel tired. 70. 84. Should be able to finish it. The next set, just gotta do 16, and we're done. I might add an extra 10 from that lapse I had before, or so I thought, just to make sure. So I might actually do 26 here. So I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be quick. You know, 10's always really quick. But we'll finish it as usual, and then we'll do the 10. 85 and 89. 100, 101. All right, so that should be 730. And we're just gonna do 10 more to be safe. We'll do that now. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 11, 12. I think we're good. So that's 730 push-ups.